Why? It hasn't been updated in years.
And on the fourth day, God said, "Let there be Karl," and then Karl lived.
Okay,
And that's
but
the story of my life.
yeah,
And then he changed his mind and said, actually, we don't need him, and got rid of
you realize what a horrible
Hey,
mistake he was making.
that's nasty to say.
him. Oh.
No,
I am
crazy.
a reincarnation of Jesus.
You keep believing that.
Well,
That's how Mitchell believes.
I'm sure
Carlo,
I'm sure Journey would be happy that I won't stop believing.
Don't stop.
Hey,
believing.
hey, copyright, calm it. I don't know why I've
It's
still.
so out of tune. It doesn't matter, it's so out of tune you can't even tell what it is.
Yeah, you're actually just saying words. You can't get the tune right.
Exactly.
I'm so laggy in this game, it's your fault.
Your mum's
I blame
fault.
Bradley.
Oh.
Whoa, I didn't
Right.
see this one coming.
So what we having a mass debate about then?
Three boys
Have you
getting together have a mass debate.
Brad, if you're gonna talk like that, I'm not being part of this.
Bradley likes doing mass debates with young boys.
I like having group mass debates.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Carl, are you recording this right now?
yeah.
You've been recording for about 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, 'cause I was gonna
Bradley
say, 'cause
likes
this is
playing
comedy
games with
gold.
Soggy Biscuit and things like that.
Oh,
I don't know what that means, but I'm scared.
Right, we need to start this mission. Which way is it?
I don't know, it's your game, I can't see where I'm going.
Carl, are you gonna like start this thing off, like introduce?
Well,
There's no need for
well, this person who's playing this game with me, which is Borderlands 1, is
that. Hello. Hello.
Mr. Gasgogony, Gaza44.
Mr.
Hello.
Gascogony.
Mr. Gasgogony.
And there we go. I've just offended half the internet.
And
It's half of the internet Indian, like.
must
Yes.
be
Did you?
must
is.
be.
And I'm Daniel.
And the other
He's
person,
not playing 'cause
and the
he's
other
being
person who's
bored.
speaking. Oh, right. You can't go through. It's just I'm recording. And
Oh dear.
yeah, I've got guests at my house, so there might maybe be a few interruptions. So what way is it, Gaza, to activate brains?
It's your quest, I can't see where I'm going.
I don't even have the quest
Oh,
activated
stop
yet.
it.
We've got to go and find the guy.
Daniel, where's brains?
Oh, it's you go to where Pumpkinhead is, but you go to like left instead of right or something.
Okay,
These enemies
this
are
way.
too low level.
I've never seen anything
It's
like
not a
Right,
challenge. So, anyways, what we're having a debate about? Of massive.
Well,
Yes.
who's gonna do their topic first?
Well, I've
But it's not a light hot topic, which is fine.
yeah, I don't even know what my topic was.
Well, I can remember it. So we'll just. I'll say yours when the time comes.
Yeah,
So Bradley,
guys.
what's yours?
Basically,
Bradley,
Crap, I went
what's
the
yours?
wrong
basically,
way.
guys, we'll have to bring 3 topics to the conversation, right? Like one for each of
Paul's
us.
already failed.
I've already forgotten mine. So come on then, let's start with one then.
Come on, Bradley,
Okay, then.
off you go. Bradley, what topic are you bringing to today's discussion?
I can't remember exactly, but
Oh, for the love of God, should I just say it? I'll just say it then. Right.
Go
since
for it.
Since I'm the only competent one here, Bradley's topic was, what is your favorite game of all
Okay.
time?
Was it? I thought his was the disc one.
No, that was yours, Carl.
That was mine. Ah, right.
That was yours.
Right. Well, this isn't going that well, then, is it? Right. So,
For God's sake.
favorite games
It's going
then.
exactly like I thought it would.
Exactly. Right.
So Bradley, explain to us what your favorite game is first, and me and Carl will both shut up.
Okay then. I think in terms of playtime and enjoyment, my favourite game is definitely Left 4 Dead 2.
L42.
Why?
Because it was just the best game ever. There's no other reason
Yeah.
for that.
No. You have to say why. You can't just go, it was the best game ever. You have to
Because
explain.
it was so good.
I mean,
What's not fun
I-
about shooting zombies in the field?
I have to admit the AI on Left 4 Dead is probably one of the best AI ever made. Because it's...
No, it's terrible. It's very, very unbalanced. It doesn't work.
How?
No, it does have good AI on the zombies, but on the human teammates, it's just shoddy and
They
like.
can
Ah,
pick
yeah.
you out of a tree from 400 miles away.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
I suppose it is
important
clever in a
game.
way, because like if you run away from your teammates, which me and Bradley tend to do, you'll just get swamped
A lot.
a lot of the time. That's mine and Bradley's gameplay tactic. Just run away from your teammates.
Run away and leave Bradley alone, and leave Bradley to die.
That worked a lot. I mean, God.
That does work.
Yeah.
It works quite well.
Guys, by the way,
But-
I don't know which way we're going.
Well, see, if your connection wasn't so terrible, I'd be able to actually walk without running into invisible walls.
Well, we'll
Oh,
have a
God.
fight. Right.
Kinda?
No. Right. Everyone, right. So Bradley, is Left 4 Dead 2 your favorite game overall, or just in terms of multiplayer?
And the single player, well, single player is just multiplayer with bots, so no single player.
So
what
what?
would your-
So right, if you only had one game in the world ever to play, right, and you couldn't go online, say if you were stranded on a desert island, what game you would have?
What would you play?
Yeah.
I'm allowed to get
Also
the
the-
downloadable content when that comes out.
Let's all no Bradley. You're on a desert island. All internet connection has been shut off.
It doesn't
However-
have that has
however-
Xbox Live.
Yeah. However, for some reason you've got a TV and an Xbox,
Yeah,
With
and somehow
working
electricity.
TV and Xbox.
and you've made electricity from you make electricity
Hamsters.
from while you're playing. From while you're playing, you run around on a giant hamster wheel.
Rubbing dead turtles together.
Bradley
Yeah,
Bradley
so- yeah,
couldn't
so-
run, Durza. You'd have to get hamsters.
You have to get out.
Yeah, he's
So-
actually that's probably what he's got now. He's got hamsters running around on wheels, powering his Xbox.
No,
So
that's,
anyway,
that's not true.
Brad, what would your if you could only play one game and you didn't have an internet connection, what would it be?
I'll have to say old games, do they still count?
No,
Yeah, you're allowed to,
any game whatsoever. You could pick one from the NES if you wanted.
It can be
I've
Pong
never
if
had
you
a
really
NES.
want.
Pong! Wow, that's a good game.
Take his leg.
What is it gonna? What is it? What is it, Brad?
I reckon probably one of the old Crash Bandicoot games, but I'm not sure which one.
You really have no idea, do you?
He's really got no
You never
idea.
played those games before?
Yes, but I would hardly rank them up there as the great single-player experiences of my life, considering the fact that they're like
Skyrim.
considering that they're like 6 hours long.
I know, but I can replay them over and over and over again, so I knew exactly what to do.
Yeah, but you'd
So
get
that's just a
bored.
speedrun record. I went to Desert Island, I probably taught myself in a week.
With what? With what? Did you
With
did you
I
did you
drowned
purposely?
myself in sand!
Yeah, that's better. That's better.
Oh dear. Right, so
My
Carl, what's yours?
my favorite game is obviously BioShock 2. Right. So shut up, Daniel. Shut up. Right. Listen. So
I wasn't even talking.
yeah, that's the point, because I know that you're gonna be, my name's Daniel and BioShock 2 isn't that good compared to BioShock 1, and I'll be like, no, go away, Daniel. So anyways,
Carl, it's like you know me.
yeah, I do know you, because
You
considering we know each other in real life, I would be a bit concerned if I didn't. So anyways,
Right, off you go.
right. I prefer the story of BioShock 1, hands down, any day, right? But
Would you kindly explain why?
What that the BioShock 1 campaign's epic. I'm
All doesn't get references.
kind of playing.
He doesn't get the references.
What? Oh no!
I said,
No!
would you kindly?
No! Me mom's
Carl,
me,
sort out your goddamn
my
connection or go
my
online
mom's
and doing
telling
it
me
this
my
way.
tea's out, but I'm making this, so it's fine.
Oh, for God's sake.
I know. So,
Right, so Carl, go.
anyways, so back to what I was saying. BioShock 2, I prefer it for the fact that I love the spear gun. That's That's
Oh my
why.
God.
That is basically why I love the spear gun. If they had that in say Pokemon, I wouldn't stop playing Pokemon.
What,
Who
just
needs
spearing,
Pokeballs?
Like,
just spearing Pikachu through the face?
yeah, that's some of the stuff I would do. It'd be like a flying butterfly thingy. I forgot what the name. I would spear it to the wall.
Well, that is clearly the best thing that you could
I've
possibly
had 4 interruptions to my video already from my
do.
mom and guests.
From your uncle?
No, Sam's.
I don't know.
Right, God, I'm not taking this lag anymore. I'll charge it with you.
What? No, I don't want
Right,
to
so-
do.
So you would, so Carl, you Bioshock 2 single weapon, yeah?
What? You wanna fight?
So do you? No, Carl. So the disaster.
Beat him. So what? What?
So
What?
Carl, do
I think
you?
I won that.
Carl, do you prefer Bioshock with the spear gun? That's it.
No, no, no. Obviously, I like the story slightly because it's a bit sad at the end. I think when the guy dies, although it's a bit silly because
Spoilers.
yeah, spoilers, everyone, spoilers.
Ah, I
You
wouldn't say
might
that, yeah.
want to smash your head against the keyboard because then you'll go off.
Carl just ruined the game.
Well, anyways, now that I've ruined it, you might as well just stay here. So, anyways, the
Yeah, you might. as well.
when the guy dies, how he drowns, doesn't he?
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
he drowns,
I
but
kind
yeah,
of I kind of lost track.
it's a bit stupid though because oh no, it's an explosion. No, yeah, it's an explosion, and he gets something explodes, and then he the daughter leaves him under the water. Which I can't understand that because I've like withstanded loads of grenades through the entire game, and then
Yeah, that's a good point.
how could he drown when other parts in the game he's been underwater anyways?
Yeah, that is a good point.
So it's a bit messed up.
Because who cares, that's why.
But I have to say, for the
But
most
isn't this supposed to be
gameplay
talking about
value,
Bioshock 2?
I would have to say for the most gameplay value is Left 4 Dead or Skyrim. Definitely.
It's a shame
I'm not putting too
Skyrim.
much time at this Skyrim though.
It's a shame Skyrim's latest DLC is worth nothing in my book.
You haven't even played
Should've
it.
been
Well, it
free.
is a bit overpriced,
Should
like.
be free.
Oh, it's just let's build a house.
Yeah, I suppose I've got Minecraft for that, like.
How many
Exactly.
fanboys do you think you're upsetting, Daniel? About
Oh, fanboys are the scum of the earth. So.
two?
For Minecraft, how dare you say that?
How dare I?
There's flesh-eating
say
parasites and below them there are fanboys.
that? It is. That is true.
Bradley,
Yeah.
you're a fanboy of
But-
Left 4 Dead. You can't say anything.
Bradley's not a fanboy.
I'm not a fanboy of Left 4 Dead, I'm a fanboy of Valve.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Valve, the worst company in the entire world.
Hey!
That's including
Hey!
the,
You aren't
that's
allowed.
including EA.
You are. Well, EA is ridiculous. But how can you say that about Valve? I know their release date's not on par, but the games they make
Oh,
pretty, pretty good.
they said they were going to release Coldstream a month after Portal 2. We
But
waited.
they
We
changed
waited
their
a year.
mind. 2 years actually.
We waited 2 years for it.
Mm,
It was so long, my memory lost track.
Alright then.
Like, was it? What are you talking about? Was that like 09?
Something like that, yeah. But
All of them was out in 07.
so, Carl, you know how you prefer Bioshock 2?
Yeah.
Why? Because Bioshock 1's much better.
Well, no,
Right,
but
I'm not
no, because the main selling point of Bioshock 2 is the spear gun.
Carl, join my game. I'm not doing this with this lag. It's impossible. Bravo!
What? So Carl, you're saying that on the back of Bioshock, on the box of Bioshock 2, they should just put spear gun, and then everyone would buy it.
Yeah, it would sell it for me because no, it obviously isn't just the spear gun. Obviously, there's like different things, but this
It's mostly the spear gun.
yeah, I do like the spear gun. I have to admit.
But like I've played both Bioshock 1 and 2, and they're both amazing games.
Yeah, I do
But
like both of them though.
I prefer Bioshock 1 because of the story. I think in Bioshock 2's story was weaker.
Yeah.
Because
only
you played as
I played
because
half
you played as a
21 now in the
stupid
first one, so I wouldn't.
you played as a stupid big daddy.
Why was the prototype the best one?
Yeah, no, it did make
That's
sense.
one thing. I'm a
Why
prototype.
would
I
they
am
make
them.
him worse as the best than Big Daddying?
I don't know.
To give the slices a chance.
yeah,
Hey,
to give
no
the slices
copying
a
off
chance.
Yahtzee here.
That is a good point. That no, we won't have copying of Yahtzee here.
Yeah. You Nazi.
Mainly because a lot of what he says is complete and utter rubbish.
But even if that is true though, why would the prototype be the best one?
Yeah.
Right, guys, I'm
It
joining
is.
your game then.
But
Right.
Bradley, you've played the game Prototype, yes?
Oh,
So-
I love prototype, yeah.
So there.
Right, can we go on to your favourite game then, Durza, because I'm sick of you trying
Right.
to rub in mine that it's because of the spear gun
Okay, then.
is the main selling feature.
Okay,
I probably
then.
do have a like
Okay.
I probably do have a more preferable game. Maybe that Lord of the Rings Conquest game what we won about the other day.
Do you mean War of the Ring or whatever?
Yeah, that one I think.
Yeah, because I'm busy playing on Lord of the Rings Conquest now, and it's not that great.
Yeah,
So
it's not that then.
Maybe if I actually thought about it, I'd be able to think of what my best single player game is, but to be
So-
truthful, I don't
so
really
what
care
we've-
anymore.
So what we've decided is that, so what we've figured out so far is that you two are incompetent and can't bring a topic or a right answer to the show.
Beer Bam is going to be K. Yous can't
Okay,
entertain the guests.
Okay,
I
well.
would do that. We're playing
Well-
different games and Carl's
well-
doing nothing, so it'll be like in his
Oh
menu.
God. I won't talk about my favorite game yet.
Why?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I want to know about your game.
No, but you're not here yet.
All right then.
You're going.
All right
I'll
then.
wait until
Be
you get
2
back.
seconds.
Okay.
Why can't you just pause the recording? Isn't that a lot easier?
Yeah, you could, but then you don't get to hear. You don't get to hear us sit here going. So guys, how you doing? So everyone,
sing
you
a
know how
song?
No, Bradley. So guys, you know how at the beginning of the show, Karl failed to introduce us. So, I'm Daniel, and I have an awesome Minecraft world, and I'm under the gamer tag Durza44, and this thing that's with me, who is talking at the opposite me, is Bradley Gascoigne. or whatever.
Also, I've been told.
Yeah, also he's been told, he's not too sure.
I'm gonna go with it though, because everyone seems to be calling me that lately.
I'll tell you what's not my favorite game.
Oh yeah, here comes a rant.
I'll tell you what's not my favorite game. Slender.
Go on. Oh, I knew it. I was like,
Hello there, I'm Slender, and I'm a game where the graphics are so poor. Oh my God, I figured it out. That's the reason that's the reason they don't let you see Slender, because the graphics are so poor that you can't. He's just a blurred mess.
yeah,
figured
that
it out.
makes sense.
I am God.
Or it could just be because
no.
it's scary to not know what's chasing you.
Yeah, that could be it. But no, that's not my least favorite game. My least favorite game would have to be Lost, the video game.
No.
But you got platinum on that.
I've got a massive plate full of party food, and I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Hello,
no.
Karl.
And I'm sitting.
Right, so now that Karl's back,
I'm sitting here with a bottle of litre Coke as well, just to make us even more healthy.
now that Karl's back, I'll say what my favorite game is.
What?
Now, Bradley, I've got a feeling that neither of you played it, so.
Go on, then. It's
The
gonna be
original.
some Swedish indie game, isn't it?
Oh God, no! I hate indie games. The original Deus Ex.
Oh no, I've not played it.
Never played it.
I do know
Well-
that PC gamers worship it like a deity, though.
Because it's worthy of worship.
Oh.
And I haven't played it on the PC, but I played it on the PS2.
For some reason, my
if
my
it-
right speaker buzzes.
That's
Yeah,
very nice.
yes, I've heard that.
In fact, so does me
Random
left.
fact of the day. Oh, that means they're just broken. But
Maybe.
in terms of games that you've actually played, my favorite game would probably be Oblivion.
Oh.
I sunk so many hours into that. Just
I would have
not.
Morrowind before.
I played the first
Oh,
5 minutes
Morrowind.
and got pissed off at it because of the option where you've got to rebuild all your stuff, because that's a pain in the arse to me.
What
Well,
option?
yeah,
What option to rebuild all your
You
stuff?
know that your stuff can get broken.
Oh yeah, that is really annoying. But
I'll
you
keep out
get
my
to-
loot room.
No, I'm
Keep
going in
out.
the
You
loot
can-
room. You can't stop me. We'll
Oh, God.
duel and I'll beat you. My voice.
Fine, then I'll duel you for the right to the loot room.
Right?
But the thing is though, in Oblivion you get to a certain point in the game, and by that point you're either your repair
Mine's
skills
cool,
so good you can repair everything with a toothpick.
Hey,
Or,
that what? No,
pick
you're
your
using
tree.
a cheating gun. You cheat. No, I'm going in regardless. Anyways,
Dude, I'm using
Oh,
the shotgun. It's no cheap gun.
that wasn't a shotgun.
yeah,
That was a machine gun.
Oh dear.
It's just rapid fire. Look at it. The shotgun.
Well, we'll have a fight in real life and see who wins.
Find it?
No, I said in real life.
Oh, you'll win, and that's not fair.
But and I know this is probably going to make a lot of people angry, but I think Oblivion's better than Skyrim.
Oh my god! Like the whole comment section going to be, you're such a douchebag. Why would you say that?
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, you're a douche.
you homophile.
Oh my god, you're a douchebag.
Iridium gun! Iridium gun! Whee!
In answer to everyone in the comments who's now being very angry at me,
Right,
I've got
type
one thing to say.
Have you guys
Well, actually,
ever
I'm
been
choosing-
so angry you
I-
pissed yourself?
That no,
I've been so
Right.
scared I've pissed myself before.
Ah, right. Doesn't matter then.
guys,
Carry
it's
on.
not-
That
guys,
counts.
the conversation is degenerating at a rapid rate.
That's what
That's
she
the
said.
point.
Oh god.
Iridium weapon.
In answer, oh god.
It's crap.
I know.
In answer to the comments, number one, my gamer score is better than yours.
Hey, well, yeah, but
ah.
yeah. Hey, I want to comment on that now. That the reason. Oh, pardon me. The reason your gamer score is so high is because you've played every game in real life and got like 5 gamer score on it.
Just
I remember
because
didn't I count your game library once and stop because there was too many.
Yeah, but just because I have rented games, that's the only reason.
There's actually no
I
good
rented
guns in there,
games and
guys.
I still love that many.
And I
know.
also trade them in. And also the second thing in answer to the comment
I'm hungry.
is I can answer with one thing. Skyrim doesn't acknowledge you as a person.
That's true. Because
True.
You've just killed Alduin, the High Dragon, and then you walk into the starting village and they go, "Have you heard about the dragons?"
Yeah, the
The Jaggers are back, did you hear?
yeah the people are actually like pieces of shit in the game. Like they really are.
At least in
Hit the
Oblivion,
kids.
at least in Oblivion, especially the expansion, the Shivering Isles, best expansion ever, by the way.
What about
you-
Minecraft?
At least in that, when you become Prince of the Shivering Isles, or whatever, at least they actually acknowledge you as the prince, and they're like, "Hello there, Prince of Shivering Isles," and that would.
Yeah, but
Are you having a
that's
nice
that's
day?
like the only response you get though.
Yeah, it's pretty much your response you get. But at least at
Carl,
least it's a response.
help! Remember, Daniel, I mean, it's just something as simple as sticking an extra line on the front of the book.
Exactly, it's best setup.
What
For
you're
my next
complaining about.
best setup for my next DLC. For the next DLC. Don't do stupid. Let's make Skyrim The Sims and build my own house. Instead, just put some lines in that acknowledge me as a human.
Well,
What if you're
well,
trying to do work with a person, man?
that's gonna be the whole DLC. Just hi,
Yes.
I
Yes.
recognize you as a
Acknowledges you.
human. Bradley's dying. Oh, that's good. I was just about to get you anyways.
And in answer
I
to
would die
Bradley,
regardless.
in answer to Bradley, what happens if you're a lizard person? I'm sorry, but you can go jump off a cliff if you're a lizard person.
Hey, your Argonians are awesome.
Why would you play as an Argonian?
Just to piss you off.
They don't do anything.
That's the reason I did.
I'm surprised. That's why in my
How am I
in my game
dying?
there's
Oh
not
my
left.
god, Gaza, come and
Because
heal
you're
us.
not very good at this game.
No, it's because
I
I'm
want it.
trying to drink Coke.
You still is. There's a turret firing at you, that's why you're dying.
There's a turret firing at us.
You see that giant
Ah,
red
yeah,
laser
yeah, I
turret?
can see. Laser beams! Right, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, no one gets that reference. No one gets that reference.
Okay then.
Ah!
Lol.
I'm going to take this moment to
Take a one.
introduce what my definition is. In
Oh yeah,
which which game has the best characters for which game has the best characters in it?
Oh, I don't know.
Pokemon, because because they're
God.
self-centered bastards the whole way through.
Every person you meet's like, my Rattatas
Wait,
the best rat
wait,
Rattata ever.
wait. There's one thing which I cannot understand about Pokemon. You know, once you beat the Elite Four and you're meant to be champion, how come you're never actually champion? Because
Oh, no.
because
Oh my
because
God.
every time you go back, you always fight the same guy. Did he beat you again? Like you've just beat him and then he's back champion again. What's happening?
You know the best part is that when you walk back, you all go, welcome to the Elite Four, I've never seen you before.
Yeah, it's
So
retarded.
basically, what we're saying is Pokemon did it long before Skyrim.
What?
Yes.
Introduce Pokemon.
Fail to acknowledge you as a person.
But it doesn't matter, because it's Pokemon, it's not like an RPG.
Yeah, but
Skyrim kind of thing.
it's not like it's a trait what you want in a game either though. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna make a game and I'm purposely gonna make it so that all of the characters seem like douchebags just to piss off the player who's playing.
The
Oh,
rival in that game
game-
was such a twat.
that game was actually made though. That game was actually made.
Was it
It's
called The Sims?
Dragon Age. No, it's called Dragon Age 2. Seriously, people, don't play it, don't buy it.
Everyone always get the bad ball, but the rest of people don't care.
Just leave it in a bin.
The pit you found it in.
The sale
Just
bin.
leave it in the bin, you
Ooh.
Oh! It's not. I wouldn't even buy it if it was on sale. I don't think.
I would for Game
What the
Score.
hell is that thing?
Bradley,
Oh,
what game?
thing.
Bradley, what game has the best characters in it for you?
I don't know.
What the
I don't
hell
really
is
care
that
about that
thing? Bradley, keep away. When you see things like that, you don't go towards them.
I like running towards things that are trying to kill me.
So,
Like Slenderman.
Bradley, there must be a game which characters.
You mean a game where like someone died and I thought, oh, I didn't want that to happen?
Yes.
No. Every time someone dies, I'm like, oh.
Yeah,
you probably
There
have
has
that
to be
coming.
some.
Whenever AI who are meant to be important to the story die, I'm probably more happy.
I think there's only ever been 2 games in which I've actually been bothered when a character's died.
What are
And
them
that would
two
have-
games?
And that would have to be Mass Effect and
Pokemon.
and the original Darkness game.
Darkness.
Oh, yeah.
When his wife gets killed in the school.
Yeah, when his girlfriend gets killed, and
God,
you're
that's
like
such
sitting there
a
going,
enthusiasm about that.
you're like sitting there going, no.
Well,
Well,
I
I was
wasn't.
like,
Why did she
I haven't played this
die?
Well,
game, so I wouldn't know.
I was pretty pissed off at the guy who killed her though. But then you end up killing him, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
You chase him down on the railroad
Yeah.
and kill him.
Spoilers.
Spoilers! Spoilers!
5 minutes
God.
late, spoiler warning.
5 minutes late, spoiler warning.
Blah.
Alright, okay.
Cookies!
But you know on I forget what game it was, that's alright. You know when, like on every game, there's a sort of scene where someone dies and the character's crying, and I'm just sitting there going, why can't I escape this cutscene? That's usually,
No.
that sums it up.
Apart from when cutscenes like go way over the top, like
Dora the
like
Explorer.
like Max
Okay.
Payne, like Max Payne 3, which in which 90% of the game is cutscene.
Oh, I know that thing that I was scared of, I don't like it.
I can't throw my grenades either because it's corrosive.
Oh, that's great.
And I know that most people, when they say cutscenes, they think of like Final Fantasy and that, but the thing is though, Final Fantasy's cutscenes actually work.
but
It's a movie,
like
basically.
yeah, basically people who make Final Fantasy, they might as well just go and make a movie and just
They do.
save everyone the trouble and just make a movie.
Come on.
They do.
Help me, please.
The Square Enix want to make movies. They
Oh,
do.
where are you going? I'm over here.
Squeenix, Squeenix, Squeenix,
Good kills.
Squeenix.
Sausage with
But, what
sweeties.
was I gonna say?
All hail the mighty.
So
Was there ever a game, right, where you actually physically felt like sad enough to cry because something happened?
no.
No,
No.
not
Exactly.
well. The darkness won. Not sad enough to cry, but pretty sad. But mainly because when she died, I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to do all these stupid missions to find him now, aren't I?
But you're not sad because she's dead, you're sad because it's going to extend the game. Which isn't going
Yeah.
well for that game in general. What about Red Dead Redemption where it gets, spoilers! Spoilers, yes, spoilers.
Oh well
Where it
done,
gets
bro.
like shot a billion times at the end of the game.
That's hilarious. I was laughing my head off.
I really can't
had
snipe.
conversations, I mean, like, I guess before I died.
Brad, I was laughing my head off when that happened, but then I started crying when I realized I had to play as Jack.
What? And what?
And Jack Marston has got all the personality of a toaster.
Yep.
My toaster has been broken.
A
Because
toaster's
at least
been
it blows
broken
back
for
and
years.
forth.
Yeah, so Jack Marston can't even do that.
Oh, critical. Just
But
got 2 crits in a row.
I know
No,
one.
he's
I
not
know
the
one.
title of
I know
Borderlands,
one game that
so-
I know one game that I was close to crying at.
Go on, do say.
Lost the video game because
No,
because while-
Daniel. No.
because while I was playing it, I started crying because I realized that they had murdered the franchise.
You know, has
I'm like
I'll
sitting
stop
there
dying,
going, no.
it's very annoying.
I'm like sitting there going, no. What have you done to the characters? Why does Locke sound like a 1950s prospector?
They didn't get the voice actors.
I
to
ask
do it, they just
myself
got some
that
random
every
actors.
day, Daniel.
Yeah, they
Every
didn't.
day.
They didn't get the voice actors. They just had random people. And for most
That
of them, you couldn't. And for Locke, Locke sounded like an 80-year-old prospector.
Carlos, help me please.
Karl, can you still do your Sunny Smiles voice?
What?
From Fallout New Vegas, can you still do your Sunny Smiles voice?
Oh, that absolute
sounds like a
cow.
pro-
No, I can't remember now. I can't remember what she was like. If I
Oh.
was playing it, I would just take the piss out of her now, but I can't remember.
That's
Next
that.
video is no.
Ooh, that's something that can be discussed. Why is Fallout 3 a superior game to Fallout?
Hey!
3?
No!
Not, that's the answer.
No! Daniel!
It is.
Daniel! You're stepping on a landmine here. You're stepping on a landmine. You don't want to go any further.
You're
Doesn't
stepping
matter,
in a field of landmines, boy.
I've already stepped on landmines and they don't do anything to me anymore. I'm immune to landmines.
That was in a war museum, I told you not to.
But Fallout 3 is better because the atmosphere is actually good, whereas in Fallout New Vegas it's like la la
It's
la
not
la
supposed
la.
to be like that though, it's supposed to be like this is a safe haven and everything's
But
gonna
I
be
didn't.
okay.
You know
didn't
what I
want it to
really
be
enjoy in
like
games
that.
like that? The music.
What?
The music's just.
Oh, the music.
I
The
just
music in
love
the
the
Fallout
music.
games are quality.
Why am I getting so?
Music in the
Guys, I'm
Fallout
getting
games
so
are
much
good.
lag on your game. It's ridiculous.
I was getting so much lag on your game, so it's your fault.
It's pants on head retarded.
I know,
Head
when you join a new
retarded.
host, it must see who's actually lagging.
No, I'm gonna die, guys. That's your connection. Wow, my person just flew while dying.
When I finish this match on this stupid Lord of the Rings game, I'll come and play Borderlands. And
How
this video-
about
this-
you just forget it and do it now, because it's way more
No.
important. Can't wait over this amount of tires. I can't get to you.
and this video will transform into a Borderlands game.
Actually,
It already is.
I've got one thing where I nearly cried in a video game, and that was in Saints Row 2 when Carlos died.
Carlos is
And became a
douche.
zombie.
I bet you didn't
Carlos
think
is
about that.
douche. Of course I didn't, because he's a douche.
What about Gat? Gat in Saints Row 3 when he died? Because
Gat's also
Spoilers!
very annoying too. But you can't really say spoilers for Gat. He dies in the first like 5 minutes.
yeah, no, I always thought I always thought for the entire game he wasn't actually dead until it got the end. I was like, I thought Gat was alive.
Oh, maybe he is. Isn't it gonna be like hints he's still alive at some point in the game?
I reckon, doesn't he come back to life in one of the DLC?
Who, Slims
So I
Mackenzie?
guess the zombie version.
But that's our Futurama, so it doesn't matter anymore.
Just because,
Yeah.
then Burt Reynolds is the mayor.
This is
Why
impossible
is
because
Burt
since I've got
Reynolds?
so much lag, I cannot kill anything effectively.
That's
Well,
not,
whose fault is that?
Yours.
That's why you should be hosting, Daniel.
that's it. So Bradley, are you getting
Don't you
Borderlands
quote
2?
your god. Of course I can't, I've got no money. Unless you want to buy it for it.
No.
Well, there you go.
We've discussed
There's
me
your
buying
answer.
games to you before. Brad, you still owe me
Ow!
that. You still owe me a bottle of Lucasade.
Well, you know, you shouldn't have given it to us if you didn't expect it to be drunk.
Product placement, people. If we say Lucasade enough, they might give us some.
No, if we say
Oh,
Lucas,
advertise
if
to
we say
people,
Lucas
yay.
enough, they might sue us.
Sue us.
That's
And
terrifying
anyway,
being sued.
and anyway, if they're gonna sue anyone, it's gonna be you, Karl. So.
Well, it's you mentioned.
Maybe we can say, oh,